Make sure I vote tomorrow against the crosses then.
Yes, man, me going vote.
All right.
All right, take care.
Me nervous. Tomorrow, I want you to follow me to the polling station. I want you to get up. And as you vote tomorrow, I want you to send me the picture of your hand in the ink. Prove to me. I want thousands of Jamaicans tomorrow. I'm not saying vote green, but I tell you to vote my way. And my way is the right way. We're voting against the corruption in the country. We're voting against the illicit six that is yet to be named. We're voting against the bad roads. We're voting against the poor hospital conditions. We're voting against the poor school system that we have, education system. Teachers not being compensated adequately. We're voting against the 300% increase in salaries for the Governor General and the parliamentarians. We're voting against the street lights that have not been fixed for 4, 5, 6 years. We're voting against the national potholes because we have many potholes in this country. We're voting against the communities that have been without water from 1960 to now. We're voting against those communities that don't even have black tanks. I could name a lot of things we're voting against. We're voting against when Andrew Holness' wife told us that it's only when PMP live Bangoli Bank. We're voting against the arrogance and the disrespect, the people's houses being demolished in Clifton and many other places. We're voting against the corruption and the cronyism. We're voting against, remember when Floyd Green was at the party, no movement, no movement. And Floyd Green wasn't arrested, but many of us who partied in COVID were arrested, including the guy who told Andrew Holness got Tara, you know. But what? These are the things you must vote against, Jamaica. That is why your vote is important. That is why your vote is important. Your vote is important. And I don't want you to look at me tomorrow and say you never get your 3 hours to go home to vote. And I don't want you to call me and say, Andre, me never feel like for vote, but just never vote. It's your right to vote, Jamaica. You have to vote against the wickedness in this country. Vote for the future of your children, Jamaica. It's a serious matter. A very serious matter. When I look at what is happening in my country, your vote can make a difference tomorrow. I know people who lose election by 8 votes. And in that constituency or division, there are at least 20 people who just never voted. You want street light. You want your markets to be cleaned. Your markets are dirty, nasty and filthy.
Murky.
Coupled with that, garbage collection is one of the poorest we have seen in a very long time. Services with the community. Your street lights have been down, no one to fix them. Poor water conditions in your communities, Jamaica. And I am saying to you tonight, as a professor for Jamaica, as a man who says to Jamaica, wake up, rise. Rise up, stand and take your place. Shine like the sun, Jamaica. Follow your teacher tomorrow. And put your X squarely beside the head. Time come. Time come for a better Jamaica. Time come for a united Jamaica, prosperous Jamaica. My name is Andrestephens. And I'm saying to every well-thinking Jamaican, make that decision tomorrow in the interest of a better Jamaica. Will you vote tomorrow? Will you not vote tomorrow? Is your chance and your future. But I'm saying to my Jamaican people, rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Let me take some calls now. But I've given you the power of the importance of voting.
Yes.
Hello, good night, caller.
Hi, good night, teacher. I must commend you on the job that you're doing.
Yes.
Tomorrow I will be outside. I will be voting for a better future, not only for my child, but for the younger generations coming up.
You're voting tomorrow?
That's correct. I will be voting for the 300% increase that was a slap in the face. I'm voting because of the poor rates that the teachers received the other day. I'm voting because we need a reformed education system where your age doesn't determine you moving up, because we do have persons matriculating to different grades because of their age. However, when it comes on to reading, they are not at that level. But because the government has a system where if you're 12 years and over, you should be in the high school system, but going into the system and you cannot read. I'm voting against the corruption that is taking place right now under this current administration. I'm voting against the 13,000 minimum wage that makes any sense right now. I'm voting because this government failed to live up to his promises that he listed in the last election. I'm voting tomorrow because I cannot sleep with my windows and door open. So tomorrow I will be outside and I will definitely ensure that my ex is definitely beside the ex. Big and bold.
All right. God bless you now.
All right, teacher.
Yes. Wow, a lot of people voting. Hello.
Hello, good night, Andre.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So when you overseas and want to give Mark the X, how you get to do it?
Well, unfortunately, we're not at that place. We're not at that place. We're members.
Born Jamaican, but you're there foreigner, you want to vote, or you vote.
Huh?
But you can't come. How you get to do it?
You can't vote now. Them don't give Jamaicans. You have to come back to your yard. And you have to live here 6 months and more.
My God, that's a punishment.
Yes. You can't do it.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. God bless you.
Praise.
Hello. Good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes. Good night.
My ex will be against Juliet Oldness being the Speaker of the House.
Yes.
Because I don't understand how our husband is the Prime Minister and she is the Speaker of the House. It seems as if it's a family business.
Yes.
It's a family. I'm so upset. Why Mama P Mama P never bring in her husband in politics? Why she have to be the Speaker of the House and her husband is the Prime Minister? So when them in the bedroom, what do they discuss? What in say wifey and other side that discuss something, trying to make it come across, stop them?
Yes.
I don't understand. I am so upset. Oh, she's the Speaker of the House and he's the Prime Minister. It's just coming like it's a family business.
Yeah, a family business, them are run for true.
So if they did have somebody, they would have make them be the Governor General. One of them big son or something.
Yes.
My ex, as the dance to be alive. Yeah.
All right. God bless you. See you out early tomorrow.
Very, very early.
Right.
I wish.
Yes, good night.
Yes, good night. I just want to weigh in on the election tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. I'm not affiliated to either party. I would have already voted, but don't ask me what kind of work I do.
You no must one essential worker say if you vote already. No must soldier police you be. God bless you. But what you saying now?
I right, let me ask you something. If Mr. Golden win, remember Andrew Holness will still remain the Prime Minister. But that beside the point. Wouldn't it, because what I would want to think, if the JLP wins, how long thereafter will they call a general election? Let us assume in that election.
If the JLP win held till it tomorrow by September, they will call election.
I don't think so, because I don't think they would want to take a chance.
Why not? If I am in but if I win held till tomorrow's government, why would I wait till next year to call election?
No, they won't win held till tomorrow. I don't think so. But they might very well come out the winner. The question I want to ask is, if Mr. Golden should form, his party should form the government.
They're not forming government, it's the municipalities.
No. Let us make believe. I understand all of that. Wouldn't they face the same global variables?
The global variables, but you know what I'm talking about, the ethics of governance. The corruption and the cronyism, the illicit sixes, things like that where Jamaica can't take it in. They slap in the face without having a consultation with the people before you increase salaries of almost 200 to 300% increase. That was a slap in the face, sir. And that's not global governance. Which other country in the world you see do that?
Wait a minute, no, Mr.
No, but which other country in the world you see do that?
I concur with you, but here the thing.
Yeah, man, things like that we are talking about the disrespect in how them govern.
You understand that there's an issue of accountability. No, as you raise the issue of accountability, I want a public discourse, and it should be predominant in, I wouldn't want to take any side. What is going to be put in place so that people go to prison when contracts are given out? Yes, a road no fix it here. You see, building no build good or anything.
Give the office of the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission more power to arrest. Yes, the power to arrest. Right now, they are just statutory organizations that can just make a recommendation, but them can't arrest.
Fair enough.
You understand? Enough of them need to go to prison. Enough of them need to go to prison. Real rich should be in prison.
That is so true. But here's the thing, a lot of the persons who are calling you, I can't tell, but because I'm sure when I hang up, people are going to tell you that you shouldn't be listening to me. I don't support the VNP. I do not support the JLP.
So we have vote for what day?
I can't disclose that. Let me tell you that I vote based on issues.
So what are the issues that you voted against?
Basic issues. You need your road to fix. You need
So where in Jamaica you come from?
I am in St. James.
St.
So, that's
surely right.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference in terms of the broader picture.
I didn't labor right them you vote for.
No, hello, please don't not to that the boss man. You can't place me in a box.
All right, my apologies of placing you in a box.
Don't place me in a box.
So where in St. James you vote?
Not Southern St. James.
That what name?
Omar Davis.
Omar Davis. Yeah, labor right, man. Talk it.
No. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm a socialist.
You're a socialist, but you just say
not a PNP.
You're not just saying you're affiliated.
No. At my age, you see, I've seen the PNP in power. I've seen the Labour in power. I've seen mostly the PNP in power. Right? But I've never really participated in the electoral process. My families are primarily supporters of the People's National Party. I've grown up to see everybody. We call each other a particular name.
Oh, socialist.
No, not socialist. A particular name. But given all that I've seen, one can argue among other things. Because to me,
yes,
based on the principles which Jamaica need a mix of both socialist principles and capitalism
yes,
to function. One of the things that I think both parties have failed to do, and my son Mandy, I mean, peace be upon him, as the Muslim would say. If he had followed what Fidel Castro did, he gave us some schools. And you know what that message taught me? I don't know if a lot of Jamaicans see it, a lot of people are calling see. Educate your people. When Fidel Castro went up into the Sierra Mountains, you know what they did? They think there's a university up there, or what a quasi-university. If you educate people, then people will stop depending on government for handouts. A lot of people, they were calling it. I understand the arch. If you don't educate people, then they can't empower a lot of people who won't be able to fend for themselves.
Yes.
Educate people. Even if they can't get a job here, they can go to Dubai and get a job and send back the money here. You understand what I mean? But if Mr. Golden comes in and all they're going to do is give free, handouts, it's not going to help the situation. They need to improve the education system.
Yes, I agree.
They need to improve all the other. I mean, you could name a myriad of things. If they don't fix those things, it can't be about power, time coming on those.
Saying like the time comes something.
It's not a question whether or not I like it. It's not about me. Me just one single person. But time come for what? I mean, what is it that they're going to do? They haven't sold themselves. People are jumping onto that bandwagon because primarily, most likely, the PNPBs that really support your platform. But I mean, give and take. People have. I listen to it because I like the whole fun of it. I like, and you do have some intelligent and
all right. I have to go cut now. All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for allowing me.
Hello. Good night. What is? Hello. Good night. Welcome.
Hey, teacher. How are you, man?
I'm good. Oh, this is the one from Portmore.
Yes, man. You pick up the voice.
Yes, my student from Portmore that is going to vote Labour right tomorrow. How are you doing?
Yeah, well, I'm not only voting Labour right. I tell you what I vote for. I'm voting for continued economic management. I'm voting for the new pension scheme that the tourism workers are getting. Voting for that. Right. And I'm voting for the recent public sector compensation review, which has given public sector workers the highest increase in recent memory. Voting for that as well. So even though people talk about 300, it depends on where they were coming from. I have no problem with that. I mean, many other people, teachers were paid handsomely, nurses were paid handsomely, police were paid handsomely.
You're sure about that, sir?
I am absolutely sure about it. Let me tell you this, I'm a public sector worker, so I'm absolutely sure about it. So
what kind of work you do in the public sector?
Listen, man, I don't want to get into that. Sometimes you have to keep those things to yourself, my brother. But I'm a public sector worker, and I am happy for what Dr. Nigel Clark did, because many over the years could not do it. Our public sector compensation system needed to be corrected for many years, and they could not do it. Public sector workers now who are going home will be getting a better kind of pension when they go home, simply because of the great things that Dr. Nigel Clark has done. So I'm voting for that. It's not about no time come for me. Time is not a time come thing. The economy is set. You can't build roads, you can't give water, you can't get things to people unless your economy is doing well. We need to do more with our economy, but this government has done well with the economy, and so it now needs to trickle down to the people in how you get schools being improved, how you get roads being improved, how do you get water to people.
I hear you.
It takes cash to care, and I'm voting for an excellent management of the economy come Monday.
All right, Labour right, I hear you. Make sure you do well.
Very well.
But you're losing in your division. I'm proclaiming a loss.
I don't worry about the division. The division is not my worry, my brother.
Is what?
It is more important to get the same 8 or more parishes.
Only now we not eat. Go on.
Well, all right. Let us see it work. Or let us see it go.
All right,
I love you same way. Don't worry yourself.
All right, Liberate. God bless you. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Yes.
All right, That gentleman who is talking about the compensation package. I am a public sector worker, and my salary has not yet been settled by Dr. Nigel Clark, nor the minister or the Ministry of Finance.
Really?
Up to date.
What public category of public sector workers are these?
Correctional officers.
Oh? Yeah, the correctional. I'll know me as the correctional officer, them not get sorted out.
So when that gentleman is coming, we are talking about the illicit six. We are talking about the accountability and the integrity of the government.
Yes.
So when that gentleman is talking about about those narratives, it is not about fixing this or fixing that.
Yes.
It is about the people's business, and the people's business are not being met.
That's true.
And not only that, you cannot have a government that the people have lost totally confidence in.
Me lose confidence in them long time.
Promises over promises.
Yes.
And nothing has been done. So
True.
when that gentleman is coming, I cannot celebrate on my salary. He maybe can celebrate on his. I can't celebrate on mine.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, correctional officer need better. And I hope that.
So you're not hear from Nigel Clark all now?
To be honest, you know, there's a lot of discrepancies, you know.
Yes.
There's a lot of discrepancies. But what I would like, though, I would like the Prime Minister of Jamaica to declare his asset. I would like the Prime Minister to tell the Jamaican people about who are the 6 persons in the Parliament who is cited for illicit enrichment.
Yes.
I want the Prime Minister to tell the Jamaican people about Mr. Bowles' money and the other rest of people who invested in SSL. So these are the things that we want to know. We don't want to know about economic or whatever, because if the economic or the growth of the country was going well, they would be able to pay public sector workers better.
Yes.
And in my 40 years, I have never seen so much public sector workers took the street. I never see that. So something is wrong. Something is wrong. And if we are going to vote, we will vote on integrity, accountability. So we can't we are going to vote for our government that do when they do selectively.
Yes.
So no government would find themselves going at people place in at 3 o'clock in the morning. Make your work speak for itself.
Yes,
make your work speak for itself. Yes. Mark Wallen in bed asleep while this man out disturb people at night. So that gentleman need to get the facts and let his government be of integrity. Have a good night.
All right, God bless you. We are vote you out. We are pack you up. We are send a signal. Say time come oh. Time come oh. Time come oh. Hey, this is a message to you. And you come out and we are vote you out. Hey. If Bob Marley did they run now, you know. All Bob would have sing Buffalo Soldier. Hey, Bob would have sing some song and forget him out, you know. All Uncle Bob would have do was come up on an instrument, on the guitar. Hey, we should be glad that man like Bob Marley not around now, you know. Because after the foolishness where that go on then, Bob Marley used his voice to sing against it. He used his voice to sing against it. You see, I realize that in the culture of Jamaica right now, majority of our artists don't use their platforms to speak about the social ills. Majority of our artists presently don't use the platform to speak about the issues. I would expect that in a time like this, when corruption is so rampant, when the issues of poverty, when the issues of crime are so rampant, more artists would have used their voices and their platforms to talk about those issues. But we're not seeing it, Jamaica. We're not seeing it. We are not seeing it. And what happened, Jamaica? We miss voices like Bob Marley and the Wailers. Everybody afraid of this government. I know that if Bob Marley was around, Bob Marley would be my friend. Because he would have appreciated that I'm using my voice to talk on the issues at hand. People like Mota Baruka appreciate the work that I do. And all of the others, Kabu and all of those, appreciate the work that I do. Because we use our voices to signal the importance of a better Jamaica. I heard an artist calling up my name recently, and I'm not giving her no credit, and I'm not looking at her. But my point is, there's a few of us in this country who care about a better Jamaica. You know what I care about? I care about the issues of poverty. No one in Jamaica deserves to be poor, but not everyone in Jamaica deserves to be rich. There needs to be an equilibrium. And what I have found in Jamaica for the past 30, 40 years, we have not gotten it right. From the time of the 70s and the 80s, when we started to go off track, all we needed to do was to make that sacrifice to fix it. We could have fixed it from then, you know. We could have fixed it from then. But those who have the power of the political directorate decided, nah, let us be selfish and greedy, and let us mess it up. And it became a messy, nasty affairs. Now Jamaica is one of the poorer countries in the world. Your GDP is next to that of Haiti. You can't buy rice, you can't buy flour, you can't buy sugar. I remember I saw something on TikTok recently whereby a young man was saying that in 2016, a bag of black pepper was about $20 or $30. And the reality is now a bag of black pepper is about what? About $60, $70 for a bag of, you know, the little bag of black pepper? The little sachet of black pepper, so. When you say black pepper can move up, how it's not something we must consume a lot. And the cost of living is getting higher now. People can't use 5,000 and go to the market and get anything in it. When you go to down Coronation Market, 5,000 cannot do anything in it. Don't even talk about the supermarkets. That's an issue that people should be voting for tomorrow. That's one of my ex, the cost of living. That is one of my ex, the cost of living in this country. No one seems to be cushioning the crisis. I remember when Mark Golding spoke about the inflation rate and they mocked him and laughed at him in Parliament. And he said, cushion the crisis, cushion the crisis, cushion the crisis. And nothing came out of it. And see there now, I want you to maintain market this week.
250, 300.
How much is sweet pepper? About 250. Pepper in the Christmas was 800, 900 per pound.
Yeah.
A pound of chicken is $300. You remember what day in before COVID, a pound of chicken was like 180? And a pound of chicken now is $300. You can one time you could use 1,000 and get a proper Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
You could use 1,000 and make use buy all 2 meat to cook your Sunday dinner. These days on the Labour government, is that reality? It's 5 and 6 and 7,000 to cook 2 meat pat on a Sunday now. It's a reality. Isn't it a reality? It's a reality for many. I know what I'm talking about. I can't even cook on a Sunday anymore. It's too rough. So I just go buy a piece of jerk chicken and 2 festival and call it a day. I'm telling you, last week, so I need 1 hour to start cook for me on a weekend. I want to know, look for me. See, them I talk about this. I'm glad we are talking about the cost of living. See, them I talk about the bad rice again. Them look like them find the bad rice pan the market again, producer. Yes?
Plastic rice.
Let me look pan what them I say. Consumers are expressing concern about the poor quality of unlabeled bulk rice sold in wholesales and soup at Western Jamaica. I must down this. The Chinese them down there. And are calling on the regulator to remove the products from the market. Across 3 Western parishes, persons have shared their experiences with the Sunday glean of ruined meals as the packaged product contains questionable residue. You see, the bad rice what I'm talking about is like 3 or 4 different grain of rice in it, you know. The bad rice. And me call it poppers because you always steam the rice and some of the grain them still not steam out of the rice. You ever eat it before, but producer? Never eat it before? You never hear about it, Courtney?
We hear about it, I've had it before.
The bad rice. What them do, them sell it in the supermarket, them.
Pack it out.
Yeah, like the bulk rice for $2.50, them something there, me. Everybody want to eat basmati, but basmati you can't eat the rice. The basmati rice all 2,000 for the bag, you know. 2,000, 2,500 for a bag of basmati. I remember tin mackerel. I love the tin mackerel, but I can't afford all the tin mackerel. Things get rough in this country under this government, you know. One bread before Andrew come in was like 280, 250. Hey! From Andrew come in, bread gonna fight. 1 loaf of bread is $500.
Andre, 2 slices of bread I sell in a shop now.
But how much is the 2 slices of bread? About 160.
Yeah, 2 slices of bread. About 160.
No man, them a serious 2 slices of bread sell a corner shop.
2 slices of
2
bread.
slices and you can get the toothpaste in the bag. Yeah, you can't afford the toothpaste. You can get a little toothpaste for $50. In a 1 bag. Only never go and get a shop yet. Look like me if you go up on the road, produce and go out to get a shop, go buy the things then. And a grata bread.
2 slices.
2 slices. You look like you want me open the line for the people. Them tell you what What them a buy a supermarket?
And corner shop.
And corner shop.
2 slices. They want the bread. Take out the 2 slices of bread and put it in our bag.
You never tell you. You never know say 2 slices of bread sell.
Yeah.
Almighty God. Me want to call in and tell. That's why we have to get rid of them.
Help. We tired of the ladder.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator. Draw me.
$535 for your bread.
Yeah, one bread 535.
Yes. Can't buy it.
It's really rough under this government, man.
Terrible.
But you never experienced the 2 slice.
No.
All right, me want to hear what other people and them experience. All right.
All right, Andre.
Mike, hey, we must celebrate, you know. And nights, fun nights. Anybody can send 2 champagne for me. And night, me chat up, me throat hole, you know. Forget all this government, you know. Hey. Hey, I feel it. Hey, Christiana division. Let me start go through the things them with. Hey, I feel it. I feel it, Jamaica. Me telling you, you know, my God now make me work in vain. Almost 2 years me a campaign for the PNP then. Let me find the thing. I make we almost 2 years. Carrie Douglas. You never know say we are going to send to Courtney. Go look if you find a diaper around there so for me. Carrie Douglas. Hey!
Andre, hey.
Lord Jesus, see the diaper you come. Lord, no green now. Carrie.
Adult pampers.
Me go for the adult diapers them. Carrie Douglas. This can't fit you. Tell me if this can't fit you, Carrie. Because you must have diarrhea tonight. Your days in a parish council done for. Jesse James done you. Carrie, I watch them say from Venice. I mean, if you click back Venetia Phillips on the website and see how much. Let me go back on the website. I go back on the website, go look. I feel it fear. Where's power? Pat cover. Don't St. Elizabeth. Our papi in there. And them crash vehicle. Them crash vehicle don't Montego Bay. With ballot box. Like them think we're idiot. Papi. Yes, Venetia, you have to go down today. You, Venetia Phillips, have to go down today. Them not updated yet. Lord Jesus. On the nervous Jamaica? Hello, good night. Lord
Jesus.
Hello.
Teacher.
Yes.
Good night. I am calling from Washington, D. My school.
Yes.
Teacher. I am calling from Washington, D.C.
Take time. You look like you're true. Me have adult diapers and wipes I give it tonight to all who lose.
Teacher,
Yes.
time come.
Time come.
Time come, teacher.
All right, go on through. Me soon get up some of the results soon.
Mickey, teacher, Mickey.
Hello, good night.
Andre,
Yes.
increase your security now.
Where someone need to do?
Increase your security. May I tell her from now?
Why me need to increase my security? No, me not tell me hard. Me just start with my good mouth.
Me say, are you make open the yard them at Jamaica? Increase your security now.
No worry, man. Marky G will give me 2 security.
All right.
Marky G, yes, you win the election for you. Marky G. Me campaign in and out 9 morning, noon and night. And I win the election with you. Marky G, me need 2 security and a vehicle. Me can't drive on road no more because the labor right them now. Like how them lose Marky G. I know Venetia, Phillips and Carrie Douglas no normal. Come here go make Courtney drop off the adult diaper pampers, give them. You have to go get an extra large for Venetia. This can't be cheap. Because when she has shit tonight. Hey! Go, I feel it. You feel the victory. When you see how the country I got orange,
1 PMP.
my producer soon put it up on the screen. Hey! I feel it I feel it. Let me go and read out some more parish score. Hello, good night.
Andre!
Yes, my love.
Yeah, call for Northeast Manchester time come.
Yeah, me as a Christiana division gone PNP.
Time come, Northeast Manchester time come.
Yes!
Because when you know, I asked about it, I'm a labor again. Time come.
Boy, me can't believe the Northeast Manchester gone orange. I want one.
All right, because nobody never go put last election and time come.
Me can't believe 1800 PNP.
All right, Andre, later.
All right. Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes.
Sir, anyhow, PMP win, man, go in to look after your good because you up in one for people, yeah.
Are you fit talking? Because you used to cuss me feed. Are you fit talking because me chat out and me clean mouth at night time?
A true man. No, I'm going to cuss you, Andre. I'm going to be said to you, say, and I'm not going to send you for killing wife. I'm going to cuss you because you opinion. How me not understanding you, but how me hear them talk when like I say, I live
No, sir, the PNP, them, they cross subject. You don't see them up? In a Christian.
I don't understand it. Sir, where's the PMP there?
PNP ahead in a more 9 parish.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Jesus. We need a change. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
You have to update. That's why I'm listening to you. You update me.
Yeah, man, don't put it from the poll, but me just attack. Hey, PNP are going bad, you know?
Because you stand up on your foot. I hope man go and look after you.
Yes.
I hope man can you up in our eye.
All
up in our people eye.
yes.
You. I would never curse you.
All right.
Curse you. All right. Me never know if I PMP.
Hello, good night. Yes, good night.
Andre?
Yes.
I know about them. I don't know if we see no gone through yet, but I know that the labor right then get water.
The labor right then get shower.
Yeah, man. Then get shower. I know we can't lose. Macintosh can't lose.
All right, God bless you. Hello, good night.
Good night, teacher. I want to tell Margoldin the first time I vote for PMP
yes.
is because of Partner Draw TV. So you deserve your Partner Draw.
I deserve my Partner Draw.
Margoldin, give Mr. Andrestephen his Partner Draw. Time come.
Time come. Let me see how them deal with me. All right. Me have some pampers. You want to go get Carrie Douglas them for me? She gone. Lord Jesus. So what is Spamway? Yes, we are showing the results them there tonight, Jamaica. The results are coming there. And how it go, me can't see it good because my eye them blind. Hello, good night.
Andre, you know, just here say, Venetia Phillips lose by 106.
Hey! See the pampas you fear. See the pampas you fear, mama. Me I wait to get the final result.
Yes. Things gone.
Yeah, man. Swear be a ton there. Swear be a ton there.
All right, Andre.
All right, God bless you. Venetia, you have to go down. Have to go down. No, some phone a ring like hot bread. Where is it? Midigi anti-clouded. Have to go down. You know see where I go in Jamaica? Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes, good night.
Calling from Westmoreland, me tell you say, I lend with it, lend them it, and we take it back from them. Andrew, ready for general election. Time come.
All right, God bless you.
Yes, man.
You see, if you ever go audit the local government them out for the 10 years, every mayor go to prison. You know, hear me just say to you? If them ever audit local government in this country the right way, every mayor go to prison. Labor right and PNP. So I don't know, Jamaica, how we're at this point in our growing up over the years. EOJ call election from the night before 7, 8 o'clock. It's the first election I see take so long to declare. When Orred Fisher was the head of the EOJ, Orred Fisher could tell you who winning the election from when. All of a sudden, we are in a position whereby EOJ appear care how much box and them can definitively say who won the election. They're not saying Andrew no, and them not saying him no. Them not say win and them not say no winning no. Them not say a PNP win and a PNP losing. The electoral is what is spamming. Hello, good night.
Okay.
Yes.
Corruption at its best. And it only speaks about how you used to talk about Mark Golding, that the backbone is not there. Because Killy Fuse come this morning and said that he has been doing the election for years now and he always get it right. You understand me? He got it right last night. It was a low voter turnout. You can't tell me say they take so long to call the election. You know what?
It's not even 700,000 people vote. And you're going to tell me say you have how much 63 counting center. And the 63 counting center can declare who win each constituency.
Let me tell you what I hear a birdie said. So the ballots are being packed by the last general election. All of them all of them boxes the voters that Andrew Holness did have from them time there. The birdie whisper say, and that them I use a pat the back.
Well, me don't know about padding a box. Padding a box a long time thing. Me don't know padding a box still a go on. But what I'm saying, the EOJ has lost it, man. It's like from this government take over, you know, she say every office in this country compromised.
It is, they are compromised.
Every office in this country just shaky.
Look here. the illicit 6, they know that Mark Golding is gonna cut all of them down because you notice Mark Golding not say nothing. Mark Golding know where to come with, because Mark Golding win the election, enough of them are going to prison, Andre.
Well, me don't know if I'm going to send them to prison. Me know I'm going to expose them.
Yeah, because he take a beating from them. He take the master mark from them. He take every beating from them. Is it the silent river run deep? Mark Golding won the election by far. The entire Jamaica went orange. Let me tell you. Andre, may I ask you one question before me go? Who do you think the police them vote for?
I don't know who the police them vote for because a little bit of them vote.
Who do you think the nurses them vote for? Who do you think the doctors them vote for? Who do you think the teachers vote for?
Not sure. The teacher, them never really, no teachers also never go vote.
Well, Andre, if I win back this election, you can tell us, you can start the bag for me a Matley.
Me don't decide say me a go me a Matley country.
Because there's no way the people in Jamaica can so fool and dark and stupid. And for the people over here have them people at Jamaica, I'm not send them no money. Me I tell you, avoid from sending those people money. They're not hungry, they're alright. Uno with that foreign hungry.
Yes.
Uno with that foreign hungry, no, them not hungry. They are quite fine. Because if somebody cannot sell, make you buy bread for $550. I'm going to put it in the man. If this a man that can lock on it down in a COVID, when on a picnic there at the country where then they have bomb, and he say alone he might get the picnic them to come home. And Mark Golding help the people them to come home. And uno really put this a junk in a power.
Well, let us see what are going to be the outcome. Me just stress out. Me can't bother with the EOJ right now.
Me think Mark Golding needs to know if he need have no balls in the morning, fling balls in the ground, march the people them go up at the Jamaica house and start just, I don't know, you must go start a revolution on there.
Well, because if them start revolution and bangarang, that you remember them have the helicopter, them are all of the firebomb them for shoot with them.
Well, guess what? We are going to fight like Nanny. But the people of Jamaica have to stand for something. We cannot pay tax for China. We are Andre, when you look on, we are paying taxes for China, If China get 5 years free tax, who is paying those taxes for them? We are paying those taxes.
You have a point there.
And one of the things more if you look on where me think you oversight. But where you don't know, where a birdie whisper to me and make me know say the reason why Andrew always break those grounds, right, is because he thought or he knew he was gonna lose the election. And if he lose the election and lose the case, say whatever I want name, Mark Gold probably would be able to reverse some of the grounds them where him decided to
No.
Yeah, but
him couldn't reverse it because them would have got tried it. That is government. So whatever government do, it would have to stand.
It would stand.
Yes.
But Andrew,
it's not, no, you're mixing it up. It's not central government, it's local government. It's not central government. Government don't change. It's just the municipalities change. Mix it up.
What may I try? Me not really mix it up now. What may I try to tell us? I wanted Mark Golding to control both.
Yeah, but what I am saying to you, he wouldn't be able to control both until a general election is called.
Which is true. Him need to stand and march with them people.
I don't think a march is necessary. We need to replace the EOJ.
Well, guess what? Andrew always run them a man ahead. Andrew always run every one of them. And Andrew is a bully, and I can assure that is a man when afraid to threaten people. And the people of Jamaica who are in managerial position are fearful of this man. And they need to come out and talk. They are very fearful of this man. You think the only done where they done there him, you know? Because he come like say him a call shots where their heads are
Yeah, see the man come out 12 o'clock and call press conference. 12 o'clock.
Okay. And look on his demeanor. You did there on him. You don't know when he lose the election, it show up on his face.
Well, let us see. Let's go take some other calls, all right?
Yeah, man, take care.
Hello, good night. Welcome.
Good night, Professor.
Yes, good night.
Professor, on the 22nd of February, we did not see the signal coming. We never see the red flag.
What do you mean by that?
Remember now, 18,000 people turned out to vote and couldn't vote on the 22nd. You remember?
No, it's not 18,000. No, you get the numbers wrong.
18,000 people never get to vote, teacher.
Where you get
25,000 left, 18,000 people never get to vote. Check the registration and what people turn up. Just check it.
But the voter turnout was low. I never 18,000, man. I never 18,000.
It doesn't matter. How many people turn up and never get to vote? So the red flag was there from the Friday when the police, soldier, and electoral worker they never get to vote.
Yes.
Teacher. Marvelous. With Mr. UND division. I would like you to call the people from that division to tell you what goes down.
What in the UND division?
You don't hear?
No.
Marking when you and then Bukal Marvelous and Twin Box can't find. You ever hear about it?
No, me not hear about that one day.
Tell you then people and Marvel people call you. Tell them to call you, you hear. Tell them to call you, you hear. In this modern days, yeah.
Don't bother make it stress you out, you know.
If you never wrong,
run me?
Cliff Hughes never wrong in call election right.
So Cliff Hughes never wrong for call the election?
No, in the PMP win election. Cliff Hughes follow the pattern that the OAG have put up on the board. That's the Marble people call and you hear.
All right, I will hear from the Marble people.
Okay.
All right. Is what is for me. Yeah, gathering that the PMP has taken home St. Mary. So we can put 1, 2, 3. The PMP have 5 now. Plus them would have the KCC. That should have been 6. Yes, hello, good night.
Good night, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, I want to ask a question. Is it the EOJ office is supposed to be independent?
Yes.
That it's not supposed to link to either PMP or JLP? Is it not? It's supposed to be like that? It should be
an independent agency. Why you ask that?
Because I just don't believe so. Because you see, from last night when I watching the teacher and I see they declare PMP the winner, and then later me hear Mr. Arrogant say them win.
Him win.
And they have to recount. I know that something fishy is going to come out tomorrow. Because you cannot trust this man. This man has no credibility and he wants power so much. And people is looking at it like, oh yes, PMP, it's a wake-up call for both parties. Andrew Wallace should have been ashamed of himself. Sister say same administration doing so well, but yet still PMP come out on top, and you know you want to declare yourself to be the winner.
But
Cliff Hughes never tell no lie.
But
PMP is the winner.
But Cliff Hughes come back today, come apology. You can't find Cliff Hughes apology production team.
Remember, say click loose is a little labor right, you know, a little labor rat that, you know. So if them call him and tell him to withdraw his statement, he might go do it.
But I
believe
never
that
seen government call press conference 12 o'clock and declare themselves a winner. How is the shirt thing? Leave him alone. Stay right there, Sir Marky G. Stand right there, so. Anybody come here tonight and go and defend you? Any one of them? Stay right there, sir, and don't move. Jamaica, them something we have to wrestle with the money politics. The money politics. I can imagine it's the same thing was happening in St. Thomas. And people are saying SSL money. I don't know. I don't know if it's SSL money. I don't know if I use Usain Bolt money, but it's somebody money. But the truth is, Jamaica, we're at a crossroads right now. We're at a serious crossroads right now. I know that crossroads reminds me of. You know that crossroads reminds me of the very reality that the EOJ look like it no longer credible. And if the EOJ is no longer credible, so we could take some things into context. We have had low voter turnouts in the past, and the EOJ has been able to declare those elections. There is not a significant jump in the voter turnout from 2016 to now. And you're going to tell me that you had similar numbers between 2016 to now. Same staffing, same resources, same everything, and you're not able to call the election between last time to now. What has changed? What really has changed? So if you're not in the capacity to do the small election and declare, imagine if we're going into a general election. The country would have no direction for a year, for a week. The country's economy would be pitched off the ground, and we don't know. We would have had that uncertainty. And you can't have uncertainty in governance. You cannot have uncertainty in governance. Right now, we can't be uncertain as who is going to be mayor, who is not going to be mayor of the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Council, because it's the most powerful parish council in the country. And I don't believe the credit, what we have worked with. We have had one of the better electoral systems across the world over the years. And to know now that the EOJ seems to be compromised on one election, it makes we have to wonder if we're going to have to start calling international observers to come in and to come check with system. Yeah, hello, good night. Hello.
Night.
Yes, good night.
I'm just sick.
You're sick?
A week. Yes, man, I see money till a week in our Portland. Jesus Christ. And the more PMP we go for vote. Mr. Lewis, even your polling station finish at 9:15 in the night. That time the people then stop voting Mr. Lewis.
What do you mean by polling station at 9 o'clock at night?
The last night, 9:15, the people don't vote and they start going the ballot. One box to leave.
No polling station can at 9 o'clock.
9:15. They make somebody from Westport and call and tell you.
9:15 Portland close box.
Stern Portland.
Which part in our Western Portland box lock 950?
Orange Bay in Portland.
I walk one.
Stop voting 950 in Orange Bay.
You mean them stop count? It could be that them stop vote.
Stop voting. And then they start counting. I think everything over about 11.
What is? 9 o'clock at night?
So no.
No. So Mr. Some they not call this as electoral fraud.
I don't know. Everything went on till about 11. When everything overall, everything over.
But a really rural country this way, election are done 9:15 at night. All right, I'm going to do some investigation into that.
Okay, darling.
9:50. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Yes, good night, Andre.
Yes, darling.
No, it's my first time calling you, but about the prisoners, you see?
Yes.
That you were saying would vote. I was watching ISAT, Mrs. Flag the other night. When you bring him on your show on the weekend, you can question him about it because he did say that they were able to vote it on the Constitution or something, but I guess they don't enforce it.
Okay.
But they can vote.
Okay.
Yes. So when he comes on your show, make a note of it and ask him.
All right, will do.
All right.
Oh, so there's somebody saying it is possible for the polling station to close that late. Polling station can close. The polling station can close at 5 p.m. and they will have to take all the voters who are on the compound within the 100 feet yard until whatever time it ends, not necessarily fraud. Hear this here? Just whosoever is in the line at 5 p.m., it may be very, very long. So I must long the line long for the polling station. But from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock at 4 hours, that nobody now going on a polling station till 9 o'clock at night. That's an electoral fraud. Because one vote take all 156 minutes. So how much people vote now at the constituency? About 5,000. No, sir, I don't believe that one day. What is in 9 night? Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes.
Yes. They at the workers' meeting, they said if there were people standing in line before the office, the voting center closed, they have to take those people in.
Yes.
And vote them. They cannot turn them away.
Yeah, but 9 o'clock at night.
Huh?
But 9 o'clock at night, no, sir.
Yes, Andre, it doesn't matter what time. And again, if the center open at 7:30 or 7:15, they close at 5:30 or 5:15. They have to get back each hour, each minute.
Yeah, so know that, but that 9:15 at night, that sounds like electoral fraud.
No, because the line in Orange Bay, I am living in East Portland, and because the line in Orange Bay was that long, that is the reason why they had to take them in. They cannot turn them away.
But you say West Portland it happening, so all you know about what going on West Portland and you there is?
Yes, because I went to workers' meeting, and that was what they said in the meeting. And the same person who trained us at East Portland, she went to Buff Bay, and that's what they said down there. So it's in the book. It's on the book.
All right. Thank you, Portlander. Thank you.
Hi, Andrestephen.
Hello, how are you?
I'm a big fan of you.
Really?
From when I was 6.
From you're 6 years old?
Yes, Andre.
All right, looking forward to meeting you, okay?
Yes, Andrew.
All right, God bless you. Hello? Yeah.
Night, Andre.
Yes, caller.
Yeah,
Turn
man.
off the thing.
Yeah, man. Calling you. Let you know what's happening in Westport. And so Orange Bay, yeah, man, up until, as I said, 9 o'clock, that person's voting.
Really?
Yeah, man, definitely. So, from 5 o'clock, the line was so long. What happened is that they take so long for persons to vote, that they're verifying them and so on. So that's why the line took so long. But 4 hours after, it was a chaos in Portland, man. Persons wondering what's happening over there because that box came in extremely late. So that's why Portland, everybody was wondering what's going on.
Oh, that's why the numbers, then we couldn't get the numbers out of Portland.
Exactly, because that box came in last.
Orange Bay box.
Yep.
So what? Oh. So an electoral fraud, that's just the people them come late.
Yeah. But even though that long line and long wait, a lot of voters got frustrated. Because imagine you're there from maybe even 4, you know, and you don't get to vote until 8.
Wow, that really sound hard. All right, thank you for that information. Wow, interesting. Really interesting, though. Hello, good night.
Hello, Andre, good night.
Yes, good night.
What I called to tell you that anything Andrew Holness touch it mash up. I think he used to hunger bird nest.
What is a lady?
I said anything Andrew Holness touch it mash up. I think he used to hunger bird nest.
Anything in touch it mash up.
Yeah. He used to hunger bird nest. Anything he touch it mash up. He's a destruction.
He's a destruction. Mighty God, the woman say anything Andrew Holness touches the destruction. So I look like I mash up ECJ and EOJ. Hello, good night.
Andre, Wagwan.
Why me they are confused as they?
What me tell about Western and Eastern Hanover say?
Only said I go back to the PMP.
You know, she said we'll whip them, man.
How much seat the Labour right them win too?
They not win none in Hanover.
Oh, in Hanover?
Yes. Both Eastern and Western totally we have 7 seats.
And all of them gone green, orange?
All of them in the orange column. Every single one. Heavy manners we have them under.
Heavy manners.
Heavy. MP the fret now.
Well, so now take out the two. We not take out the two of them.
Two of them with a kick with Tanika Davis in the Western
and
Dave Brown in the East. Time come back. Them go like them at the boss.
On a serious down there.
Last night we showed them something in Lucy. And then try a thing after one of the council candidate them, but you are right you know. Yeah man, boy draw gun and things so.
Why on a serious Hanover?
Yes, they will have to show them a signal. Shan come down you know, be a 50 pack in Girian, but we show him something.
Is that so much money Chang did I give it?
Yeah, Chang come down Lego 50 pack, 20 pack. Must be 3 weeks in there. Riverside, then did a target Riverside division, you know. We put in a young youth against Darren.
Yeah.
But Darren show him something. Green Island division to them put in a young youth. Marvel show him something. Cardinal division, then put in Angela here.
Yeah.
And the mayor show her something.
So no boy with yourself down there.
Yes, but the Labour right then calm. No nice one them.
On the silence the Labour right them in Hanover.
No nice one them in Lucy, in Hanover. No nice. Time come.
All right, God bless you. I want to really go around the island, you know. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, man, I call from Manchester.
Why Manchester no really silence the Labour right them?
I called to ask you how much pampas you had ordered. You had in your possession.
How much? Me have a good amount, man. How much pampas you want?
No, but I would love Rhoda to get a couple of pampas.
Rhoda to get some pampas?
Yeah.
Leave her to me for general election. I coming down there to fix our business.
The money that they spent in the Belfield division, it could have run a general election.
And where them get their money there from?
I have no idea. I have look at the Cornwall Regional Hospital around Jamaica. The overrun, the cost overrun.
So yeah, so much money spent on Manchester for the labor right there?
Yes.
But you know, we none of the seat them. All of the seat them go P.
That's why she want the pampas, because she spend her money and no come out right.
And if you have money, my friend, you know who for money. You know when she went to the Jamaica. Hey. When you see me have my turban from there me have had my turban I pray now. Because Juliet honest thing said she could have thief the KCC today. Juliet honest thing said she could have got thief down a KCC and the bandulo like how the whole them always do them bandulo. That's why them carry it down a EOJ center, because them think them could have run it. You understand, producer? But when the roll is called up yonder, 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 we'll be there. A calling for a serious audit of the KCC. A calling for a serious audit of the KCC. A calling for an audit of the building division where all of those apartments and those structures are being built. All of those buildings, all of those high-rise buildings, and all of those structures that are going up are calling for an audit of the buildings unit. You don't agree with me, Jamaica? I am calling for an audit of the build. You find picture? It's in there. I want Jamaica to see the newly Mayor Kingston. A man of God. The man don't deal with bandula business. Hold a second. I told you it's in there. Put up in picture. I want to know people to see it. See it there. But he's now the new mayor of Kingston. I want you to fix downtown Kingston, Mayor Swaby. You see the cesspool water where they in a downtown? The dirty cesspool where it when you're there in a downtown and you drive the whole heap of cesspool water, that must be your priority, Mayor Swaby. The market downtown need a serious cleaning. It need a serious cleaning, not a normal clean. I'm talking about a clean from head to toe. We need proper bathroom facilities in the market. Because a lot of women uses the market. And the truth be told, they cannot get the proper facilities, no water in the market and thing. And I am saying to you, Mayor Swaby, tonight, you're my brother, you're a father to me. But I am going to tell you this, Mayor Swaby. It's not going to be business as usual because I'm going to hold you to account. It's not friend and company business in this now, Mayor Swaby. See him there, nice, clean man. Not friend and company business in this now, Mayor Swaby. So clean downtown. Get the people proper areas so them can set up their facilities to do their selling. Don't make the man them come mash up the people them and cat and so forth. when Delroy did in a power, the whole heap of man them from KC MSC come mash up the people them stall downtown. We need proper areas for them. We need an entertainment zone so that people can party and them not come lock up the people them dance. So deal with the market, Mayor Swaby. Deal with the poor people them. They got poor relief. The whole heap of homeless people them they on the road. I have no problem if you give me all the contract to feed the homeless people them, Mayor Swaby, because I not do it all the time. But the homeless people them downtown, Mayor Swaby, don't look good. And the facilities that they have for them is still not adequate. Me a talk to Swaby tonight. It can't be business as usual. The town of Kingston and St. Andrew is nasty and dirty. You see downtown, Mayor Swaby, and when people screen record this and make it hear, it nasty downtown. So me I congratulate you, but me I give you 90 days, Mayor Swaby, to put an operational plan in order. Because people are depend on you. Out of crab circle there, so Mayor Swaby. Lively it up again. Lively up back crab circle. Make sure them get regular training. Make sure so the sanitation keep up to par, Mayor Swaby. Me a talk to you. Me a talk to you for your own good. Me a talk to you, Mayor Swaby. And the truth be told now, Jamaica, the JLP, they have 7 parish council and the PNP controls 7. So it's now a tie. It's now a tie in the municipalities. The JLP have 7, the PNP has 7 councils. But the truth is, the PNP is now the victor. They will announce it tomorrow, but the PNP is now the victor of the parish of this local government election. So Cliff Hughes never ran. He never ran. By popular votes, the PNP got it. Cliff Hughes never ran Jamaica. He was not wrong. By popular votes, the PNP got it. And I must say, I must say, Jamaica, if we continue on this path, the JLP will be obsolete in a few more months. So I don't want people to be despondent. I don't want people to say, boy, it looks like we can't get him out. I'm letting Jamaicans know. I'm letting Jamaica know tonight. Where we are as a society. The base of the PNP is awoken. Now to the PNP, it's for their duty to find the undecided voter and the young people. All of a sudden, the Labour right them a ball. Me here say Juliet Olness, she depend Cliff program this evening a ball say, oh, there is money. Them you trying to use money and oh, people stood her up for money for vote. Me hear the one that I sent Mary in query about in lose the St. Mary because the people them, the young people them down there ask them for money. You only Labour right. Oh no, now have a problem with the vote buying when I want to introduce it. Guess how funny this is. 2020 and 2016, them buy out the people them vote. So the people have now become immune to the vote buying. And they can't maintain it now. So London Bridge have fall down. And because London Bridge have fall down, only things that people say, wait here. All of a sudden is vote buy. But you still buy vote. Look at Portland. How long you can maintain that vote buying in Portland? Because I tell you, if I come down all of Portland, you know, a serious changes are going to go on, you know. And a braff me a braff and a so. But the point is, Jamaica, people want change. People want change. People deserve change. I don't know about you, but change must come. I was born by the river. Una feel us bring that change over Jamaica. They no longer can. Yet I used to because them not controlling the parish council. They can't thief the election them the way. Cause that's so the bulk of the money they you know. Them can't thief the election them the way them would have want to thief the election them. But you see, even the let me take off this the turban type. No, sir. Let me keep my turban right here, sir. Don't you love to see about the turban? Producer me used to love then the turban and read them up, you know. Uma, the turban they are back. The turban they are back. Don't you love the turban? But let me take a quick break right now. And take a water break. Let me take a water break. Let me take a water break. And when I come back, Jamaica, when I come back, we'll talk further. I am disgusted by Mumalashi. I am disgusted by Mumalashi. Your children are disgusted by Mumalashi. The residents of Olaba are disgusted by Mumalashi. Mumalashi, you are a menace to Jamaica. You are a menace to the Jamaican people, the Jamaican voter. You are a menace to what it means to have an electoral system that is mature, honest, fair, and factual. You hear it? One of his divisions was unsuccessful in the poll in Olaba. And Dr. What is his name again? I think him named Dr. Wall. Won over that man. And you hear him cussing and you hear the things what he's saying. No PNP can't spend his money, but it's not his money. Clifford Everall, Mumalashi Warmington. The money of the taxpayers don't belong to you. Nasty, dirty man. The money don't belong to you. It's the money of the people of this country. The taxpayers' dollars. You sick stomach. You come in like the crow bait them. You're a skullduggery. You're a sad excuse for a parliamentarian. And all them do is laugh with you. And the crow bait them down at Olaba. We're down there, the little green crow bait them. We're down there, bap. It's a sad reality. Very sad reality. That you can talk the way you talk. Because you do the things to the people down there. And you put them in economic and political bondage down there. Where you getting that member of parliament spend councillors' money? You know what this is an implication of? You remember this Prime Minister spoke about the Spark program. Can you imagine now? Because you're a PNP councillor, that area is going to be what? Neglected. That area is going to be abandoned because him say no PNP councillor going to spend in money So the $150 million for the roads in Old Harbor, that division is going to be marginalized because of the utterances of a man like Everett Warmington. The utterances of a man like Everett Warmington are serious to our democracy because it speaks about tribalism. It speaks about the political immaturity of a member of parliament who comes on the scenes and tell the people. Play it again because I don't think people understand the implications of this.
Running from that, did I come to 1,400? Grant got 1,668 votes. Enough to win. More than what got in last election. But these in general, these liberals still him down. But me in charge of stuff. Okay? This says right now, I'm the Minister of Work. I'm a member of Parliament. No PMP council are going to spend my money.
And there are many other videos that are out there that I can't even. The man out there cuss one whole heap of expletives. And this is the standard of our politics. Is this the standard of the politics of our Jamaica people? That we accept it? I think time come now. I believe time come, Jamaica, for us to ask for the removal of Everett Warmington as a cabinet minister. The People's National Party made a call today for his removal. Let me read a statement. Let me read a statement. The PMP, them not better because I go and address them tonight with Dennis Meadows. Very disappointed in what Dennis Meadows said. Very disappointed. The People's National Party urgently demands Prime Minister Holness to immediately oust offensive MP Everett Warmington from the cabinet. Warmington's recent threat to withdraw state funds from PMP councillors is a new low in the history of gutter politics and tribalism. That's true. The PMP is alarmed by Warmington's undemocratic plan to manipulate government funding, bypassing the people's will. This unacceptable behavior contradicts the principles of fair governance and insults taxpayers. This is a crucial test for the Prime Minister's commitment to accountability. Failure to remove Warmington will be seen as a breach of trust. While Warmington stays MP until the next election, we demand a full withdrawal of his threats. He must commit to not interfering with the democratic process. The PMP calls for oversight to prevent any actions against the people's will. Any action against the people's will. But I'm saying to you tonight, Jamaica, it's time for Everett Warmington to go. This man, on numerous occasions, has insulted, offended, embarrassed, disrespected, condescended many Jamaicans. Remember what he told Colin Bell? Only 3 dog, chink, dog, flea, and fly. Remember that comment he made last year to Colin Bell? Remember what he told Curlin, bro? You remember what he did to the police in Old Harbor? You remember what he called Lisa Hannah Jezebel? This man has a history and a reputation of being like that. And nobody is there to say to him, stop. Nobody is out there to say to him, this cannot continue. But I'm saying to Jamaica tonight, I'm really saying to Jamaica tonight, are we going to accept this as the standard? Are we going to accept this as the standard? Are we going to keep this as the new law? Are we really going to keep this as the new law, where a member of parliament just comes on the scene? But I hear that he apologized. I hear him apologize tonight. It's the first I've seen put out an apology. Here is the apology, Jamaica. As Minister without portfolio and Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Catherine, I acknowledge the public's concern regarding my recent comments about resource allocation. I realize that my statements on funding for members of parliament and councillors have been misunderstood in public discourse. Hey, it was never my intention to imply that the duly elected councillor should be denied rightful funding for the municipal division. I want to clarify my remarks were focused on the established practice that MPs direct for the constituents, while councillors direct funds from the municipal council. They are distinct and separate channels. Hear this foolishness now. Regarding the use of the term my money, I want to make it clear that I do not consider state funds allocated to constituents as personal assets. These funds allocated by central government and directed in any part by MPs belonging to the Jamaican taxpayers. My reference to my money was intended to describe these allocations that, in my role as MP, help oversee. It should be noted that as MP, I do spend my personal resources on constituency matters. So he must say when he might talk about him money, he might talk about personal money. I will believe that. I will believe that. I wouldn't really take for fool. Hey, to the extent that my comments, which were made in the heat of the moment and perhaps could have been more clearly stated, have been misrepresented as endorsing victimization, I unequivocally reject any such sentiments. I recognize that I'm a member of parliament for all my constituents and a minister represent the entire Jamaica. I appreciate this opportunity to clarify my position and remain committed to serving my constituents. I therefore unequivocally withdraw this statement and apologize to the people of Jamaica. I don't think the apology is enough. I believe with what you have said, it demands your resignation as a cabinet minister. To whom much is given, much is expected. To whom much is given, much is expected, Jamaica. And that apology, I don't know what people... You want an apology from every woman, and I think I need to hear from the people of Jamaica. I think I need to hear from the people of Jamaica. I want to hear from... I think people of Jamaica tired of this, man. I really think the people of Jamaica, I don't know what other people say, but I'm tired of him. You're going to tell me, say, Jamaica can't get no quality representation? Only take up this chink, dog, flea and fly representing it. The man has no class. Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yes, sir, good night.
Yeah, can I speak to Andre, please?
Yes, you're speaking to Andre. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Yeah, good night, Professor.
Yes.
When I accept the apology there, he must go.
He must go.
He must go. And you look a stupid idiot them behind him. Like some little Don said. I give him big praise. He must go. He must go.
Say he must resign.
Now them the apology. Him to go. No.
Time come.
Time come, Fingo. Him to go now. Him disrespect too much people, man. He must go now.
I agree with you, Cole. I really agree with you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, bless you. Hello, good night. Welcome to the program.
Andre, let me tell you this.
Yes.
Warmington behavior
is becoming too much. And Andre, whether we want to believe it, yes or no, the outcome of this election is a wake-up call. We no longer think that we are heading into dictatorship. We are in dictatorship. And Warmington behavior is apology is rubbish. Whatsoever secret he hold for Andrew need to let Warmington go. It is a disgrace and an embarrassment. Can you imagine that speech that he made? And over and over and over and over again, we have seen these type of behavior from the Prime Minister's cabinet. He shuffled his cabinet. It doesn't make no sense. Let me tell you all this. All of who think they are JLP now and railing and making nice, remember, we are still the same people who doesn't have a bed in the hospital to sleep. We are still these same people that doesn't have no proper infrastructure to get water from, no nothing whatsoever. And let me tell Warmington and the people that was cheering him on just now. The teachers that teach y'all kids in school are not just labor rights. The doctors that take care of you guys are not just labor rights. The people that deal with you guys on a daily basis are not just labor rights. And when people vote, it doesn't matter which constituency win, you shouldn't be for one party. You're supposed to be for the people of Jamaica. And this is clearly, Andre, let me tell you this. You have been warning long enough, longer than how Noah was warning.
Yes, I talk about this man dirty behavior all the time.
This man behavior, Andre, you have highlighted it time and time and time again. This man need to be gone, and because Andrew put up with his behavior, this is the reason why he think he can continue this dirty, disgusting, dark behavior. Andre, his behavior is a clear impact that, let me tell you all this.
Yes.
What he said, he meant it, and it is going to be how he said it. Good night, my brother.
All right, my caller. Bless you.
A herd of cows, a gathering of cows is called what? Herd?
Herd.
Gathering of birds is what?
Flock. And a flock.
Yes, a flock of birds.
A flock of birds, yes, yes, yes.
A gathering of fish is called a school.
A school.
Do you know what a gathering of baboons is called?
Caboons.
Parliament.
Oh, hey! A gathering of baboon is called what?
A parliament.
But it's a new day in Jamaica politics. We can breathe to say there are new standards to the governance and the politics of accountability.
Yes. If it is not treated as a 9-day wonder. And because the PNP appears to have gotten the upper hand in the recently held election, that they don't become laid back and say, we'll win. You don't win yet. You have just started the long journey to decency.
But Mr. Vinci, you're Prime Minister, not my Prime Minister. You're Prime Minister.
Jamaica's Prime Minister, and I'm a Jamaican for the time being. So I owe his office respect. As to the holder of it, that is debatable.
Mr. Vinci, oh man, if we wake up 12 o'clock at night, I say him win election. You ever hear this in Jamaica history?
12 o'clock at night, people are usually dreaming, so it might have been a nightmare.
Hey! So what y'all say? Him did I walk in sleep, I walk in dead.
If wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
Well, Andrew, you remember saying at 2 o'clock early morning, you used to step on the road.
So, Mr. Finzi, nobody has declared him the winner except him. And when come from in the electoral history if you do that?
Desperation lends us to approach areas we would normally avoid, like the plague. And I think what could have happened is one of his contrived allies, gentleman from Bradley Avenue.
Oh, nation, yes, that one.
That
one that couldn't sit down in a Mr. Finzi.
I'm very proud.
Him look like him did a shit. Couldn't believe. look like some of the... You ever hear me run off a program? When I see Mr. Fins when I talk the truth, say declare winner and just done program 9, I never see Cliff would have gone until 10, 11.
He probably he didn't want to be there when the phone call came.
Oh.
You know the one that said, what you just do? I don't care if it's so. You don't say so.
But Mr. Finzi, this is a serious wake-up call to the labor rights them, you know.
I don't
because
know if you call it a wake-up call.
Had it been general election, Rhoda would have, yet me not call certain name. Central Manchester MP would be gone. The Westmoreland MP them would have gone. All three of them. The 2 Hanover MP would have gone. Now Trelawney would have gone. The St. Mary seat, them 2 St. Mary seats would have gone. Who else? Come on, man.
You're missing some of the possibility of the St. James seats.
Well, I don't know. I never look at the St. James seats in full.
I'm saying that the possibility of it.
But then, even Michelle Charles, she would have gone.
Yes.
Michelle Charles. Because yes. She lose, but of the 4, I think only 1 she win. Out of the 4. So that's a sign and wonder. Serious sign and wonder. So what do you think Jamaican people telling Andrew Holness from this election?
Sit up and take notice or look where the exit sign there.
You think that Jamaica fed up him and want to give him up now?
I think they're a little disconcerted. The problem is, all right, do you know the worst thing a man can do to a woman?
Yes.
Make her believe in him so much that she boasts about him and then discuss him have woman with her. She will kill him.
True.
We have to sleep with hearing aid same year in the water boil.
Wow.
Because what has happened is he portrayed himself as the end-all, be-all of all things new. And then actions showed otherwise. And people who were boastfully touting him couldn't believe it.
Yes. And
then the people they were touting him to have no sympathy are the ones now said, hold on, wait a second about him? Are the same man that? So they are now pissed because they are embarrassed. How many people have you met who voted in 2020 elections who are willing to admit that they did and who they voted for?
Repeat that.
How many people have you met who voted in 2020 elections who are willing to admit that they voted and who they voted for?
I know a few.
Few? Few don't
not
make
many.
There are people who feel betrayed. Because you have people walking up to them and say, okay, it's a folio. But you don't really believe the door and window open business?
But that was from 2016.
Yes, but they carried it to 2020.
Wow.
And forgot entirely that there was a reason why people elected the PNP for 18 years straight. And then there was a gap between those 18 years and now.
What the gap is?
I don't remember the exact figures, but work it out. How long was Bruce calling in?
But it's about 11 years labor right them are ruling it.
Yes. There's a joke I heard the other day in a place I won't disclose. But it was unholy as funny as it was. Remember when Mr. Cuss Portia for her traveling? And said she should do something by Zoom?
Yes.
A gentleman under 1 or 2. Matter of fact, he had gotten to the point where he had a little bit of alcohol, a little bit of blood in his alcohol stream. Say, and I quote him, "Your Portia go China and come back with Royal Hospital. Andrew go China and come back with COVID."
You know, Sister Mark Golding set up Andrew Holness today.
Ah, now you're following me. Right on the heels of that, the Prime Minister obviously said, "I can't appear to be mama coddling this man." And Mr. Golding don't even blink and him do that. Which is the party of law and order. Which is the party of proper behavior. And you know what's interesting?
The labor rights were cornered today.
No, but him said that he accepted his resignation. Giving the
so
impression
never fire him.
Yeah, got the impression that it was voluntarily given and accepted. Whereas I suspect it was a little more than that.
What do you think it would be?
Come to my office and bring your resignation with you.
You think Andrew tell him, say, come to the office and bring the resignation?
Yeah. That is supposing, although that's a supposition, there is no argument, but that is supposing that the Prime Minister has grown a pair of
balls.
Yes.
So after him tell Lisa Hannah that she a Jezebel, tell Curlin Brown figure FR for Tara her mother. Is which one him tell Curlin Brown again? I think it's one of them. After him disrespect the police and make the police get what did they do to the police? You remember when they deal with the police and call Horace Strong and the police? After I go down to Portland.
For doing his duty.
Yeah. After I go down to Portland, there's so much insights and things that this man do. After I go down to Portland, go tell Colin Bell if he might chink dog flea or fly. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
What them come again in the election and talk some holy terrible bad word. Then he come yesterday now.
No, you missed something.
Wait a minute.
The gospel concert.
When do the gospel concert?
Who that miss you?
Remember that time I was off the internet, so I would remember.
The gentleman have a gospel concert and couldn't get the MC or the one to play properly. And in the big open thing, I hope I don't mess up your program. So what kind of fuck with this?
Oh, wow.
And then ask if them have Kukudu they can play for you. Forgetting that Kukudu usually play a funeral.
So he has done so many wrongs and said all of a sudden now, the Prime Minister come this evening and announce that he resigned. But I believe today, if Mark Golding never did what he did, he wouldn't have done it.
We're at one on that regard.
So Mark Golding set him up.
I wouldn't say he set him up. He set an example.
Oh, yes. But it's like a chess game, Mr. Finzi, and make a move and another move have to make. The queen was going to tip the king.
Well, in this chess game,
yes,
somebody's in check.
Anybody, somebody's in check.
That's how chess game.
Before you go checkmate, you go check. And if you can't find a move, the next move will be checkmate. Combine the results of recently conducted poll, not by anybody else but the people of Jamaica.
Yes.
And the size of the popular vote.
Yes.
And with this now following closely on his heels, that's check. What I am waiting for is his response to Mr. Morgan.
Nesta Morgan?
Yeah.
Because right now, the highways are pretty good. The main roads are good. It's just the local roads that are really bad.
But I just want to ask a question before you go, my brother. What constituency is this? Is it in England or is it in Jamaica? Is it a Warmington? It's gone, but I just wanted to know because no, but I want to know is what road is he talking about? Because if it's the one them in England, then Warmington, the England Warmington don't have nothing to do with the ones in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
I said, what happened to you tonight, man?
No.
You know, Jamaica, I believe where context is, I believe I need to ask the context matters boss to break that down for us. I said, but Cannon, what's your take on the whole Dennis Beddoes interview just now?
The interview. So let me tell you about interviews and journalism. You can never get it right. I will say this: he did apologize. If you listen to the person doing the interview, I don't even know what you call that. The interviewer, he was more concerned with the thing that was said that he already apologized for. I don't think that is a seminal issue. There's nothing he could say today, tomorrow, or ever that will ever justify saying those words. He did say that he was somewhat intoxicated. So anytime people get outside of themselves, I can tell you there's little compassion for persons who are influenced, whether it be by drugs, medication, whatever. People simply don't care. I think that whatever is happening with Trelawney is an internal matter. I do hope that there is conversation with the people and that there will be some form of investigation as to whether or not the people is happy with the decision, which at this time is the decision which when taken as a whole is a step in the right direction in terms of accountability. I maintain that I always wish that when where mistakes are made, we recognize that people are humans. We look to the context, we look at the environment, the situation, why things are said, how things are said, because we human beings aren't perfect.
Yes.
And so we need to be careful of the standards that we set, especially when we only have one life. And we just have to deal with that. I'm only speaking on that because we have a culture where because we don't like people, we celebrate their demise. And we get really the very thing we're accusing them of in terms of being inappropriate, in terms of this, the people say, oh yeah, you're liquor drunk, or you're mongrel, you're miscreant, and we use these discriminatory words because we celebrate. But we do understand that when people are up, you know, it's always a celebration for those who are jealous or bad mind to be happy when you're down. What I will say is when a man is down and out, don't kick him out. I sympathize with Meadows because prior to that mishap, he would have done stellar work having crossed the fence. And you know, in this dispensation, we've seen some women who crossed the fence and they were kicked to the curb. They didn't have to resign or get kicked out. They just simply flop and lose. So when somebody is doing stellar work, especially when doing service to the country, for instance, Mr. Meadows is a justice of the peace, and I've read on Wikipedia, I don't know how accurate it is, he was a part of the lay magistrate and stuff like that. So these are men of integrity, like Warmington, who is also a justice of the peace. And you know, the justice of the peace, that office, they take serious pride and honor in the people they allow to be justice of the peace. So when somebody like a Mr. Warmington, who on the green side was allowed to resign with some dignity as a justice of the peace in his respective parish, you know, so he can sign documents for people, and the Prime Minister ensured that he kept his integrity intact, even though it was taxpayers' money, he was calling his money, and the justice of the peace people are happy about that. Well, It's the same thing where when people are down, and especially if they're justice of the peace, you have to give them a little bit more respect because they hold a seal and an office that is the highest office in the land, and it comes with unquestionable integrity. And when you're cloaked in that unquestionable integrity, I just don't see how you can just throw out somebody like that, like dirty water. But so when you're out, there must be conversation about grooming your leaders, especially
So,
when.
I just want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you therefore saying that with Warmington resigning, his stamp as a justice of the peace should be also taken away?
No. He has unquestionable integrity. That's what is required.
What you just said, Isaac?
He has unquestionable integrity. Every JP
What
has
integrity?
No. Forget about integrity. You miss the unquestionable part.
Yeah, but why would you say Warmington have unquestionable integrity?
I don't mean say that's what it's required to be a JP. And he's a JP.
No, but that is what I am saying to you tonight, Isaac. That man no have nothing called integrity and decency. So therefore, I'm calling for his withdrawal as a JP as well.
Well, the JPs there all have unquestionable integrity, so it's a question and a matter for them as to the quality and the unquestionable integrityness of the people that are JPs.
You know, sir, Isaac. Me now go.
No, but let us not dwell into that. The point I'm saying, I'm saying is this. Boy, Marky G, that's what you call him. You call him Marky.
Yeah, I mean, give him the name and everybody stick with it and run with it.
Yeah, all right, Popsido. Hold your arse. Just hear me out. Hear me out, Popsido.
Yes.
Hear me out. The decision taken by the man of integrity of the moment, a leader that's saying there's something I want in my country, a moral shift.
Yes.
The track record is undeniable. You find yourself in hot water, you have to deal with it and wheel and come again. So whether you're before the court, whether it be for beating your wife, licking her with a chair, Mark not having it, you're going to have to step aside and handle your affairs. Step aside, fix yourself, wheel and come again. But there is something called a utilitarian concept. Notice, is months now we don't hear about division in any party. The party is united. And so when you think of that now, one wonders. My only plea is that I'm maintaining that when persons make mistakes, the process of rehabilitation is important. The process of fairness is important. And we're not dead, no dash way. We're not dead, no dash way. And so
But I remember you saying in your comments that the people of Trelawney must be taken into account. You want to expound on that? You think
no, right. So everything I'm saying no, and this is I can't speak. I have assessed how both parties have dealt with it. Mark Golden says, listen, we have no space for nonsense. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. So if you come to serve the public, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to walk the streets of Africa and of Jamaica perfect as Jesus. You don't get the opportunity to mess up because this is service to the people. Excellent service. But I'm also saying, no.
You set a precedence. You set a precedence in this country that when you do something that is seen or deemed unfavorable, you're going to step aside.
You must. And I'm going to tell you why you must. And so in hindsight, no, everybody say, hey. You remember them? Yes, him lose the walk. Him forgot live a gully bank. But it's not about Isaac. It's about the people who believe in a party. And I said this yesterday, the party of Michael Manley, PJ, the party of Portia Simpson, the party of Peter Phillips, and now Mark Golden. I'm saying it like that. And it's a party that serves the people. So if you are going to be a public servant, it's never about you. So when my flaws is going to cause people, and just go over Twitter and you'll get a sense of the way how some tribal politics has caused the best versions of the sons and daughters of Jamaica to be flushed to the side. Let me say it that way. All I'm saying now, for clarity, is that we must not forget that the Constitution gives people the freedom and the right to vote. And it also set up a way so that the person who you vote for, your choice, if you even want to say, the person with me want to be my leader must wear shoes. Same foot bottom must crusty like Muta Baruka. Because we want somebody who can walk the terrains, because we're not on a road in the municipalities. Yeah, so we need a strong foot person. If that's the person that you want, we need to balance that. Or otherwise, we must, like the Constitution says, justify to the people why that person cannot be the representative. And so when you have the conversation, so let me make this clear, you know. Mark's decision as a leader, you will make decisions that people don't like or some people like. But when you make that decision, one must now look and say, as the person who make the decision, that there are times when you'll be angry at me, my people, but I do what I know is best for all of us. You might not love that now, but this is what we're going to do.
I want to ask you, do you think that Dennis Meadows is redeemable though?
If I think that everybody is redeemable, I think that everybody is redeemable. I think that also every day we wake up with blank slates, and we have an opportunity to reflect and do better. You know, some of the greatest people, if you know the cast that them have around them, is because we are a third world country that we do appreciate that. Some of the greatest people right now, their mothers and daughters, their brothers, fathers and sons, sisters. You have somebody in your family that have greatness. You have to protect them. I always use the examples of a Whitney Houston and a Amy Winehouse, two angels that we were blessed with voices that are not, you can't even copy them, and personalities. But Amy Winehouse, drugs run her life. And for them to get the music from Amy Winehouse, they had to protect her and watch her. Some people will be a hazard to themselves, and we must be able to contain that. Kind of like this is a reality. Kind of like how I'm on your program right now, and Keisha heart is in her mouth because she said, "Oh my God, Isat is gonna say something." And Rattigan texts me and say, "I'm in a meeting and I need to come on the platform. You're all right?" And the people on TikTok saying, "Isat, what you drinking?" I'm not drunk. I'm expressing myself, but I understand that there are people who wish you well and hope that as you navigate the space, you don't put your foot in your mouth.